in this challenging economy. If you and I do not look for additional means to make money for ourselves and for our loved ones, a time will definitely come that we will hit a financial war that we won't be able to get through. And I don't wish that for you and I, which is why I am here to share with you one of the things that you and I could do in this challenging time of economy in order to stay afloat financially despite the tough economy that we find ourselves right now. So in time like this, wisdom demands that we look for ways or additional means through which we can up our games financially. And one of the most underrated means through which we can make additional money other than the business that we are doing or the job that we are doing right now is agriculture. We have underrated agriculture to the point that few people that are diving into it are raking in tons of money just because a lot of people are not doing it. So today I want to share with us why you and I should invest in farmland in this tough time, in this challenging economy. But before I dive into the reasons why you and I should invest in farmland or go into agriculture, let me share an experience that I had with one of my clients that bought a farmland through me in Ogun State. This man called me last week, which is one of the reasons that I'm doing this video. He called me and he was asking me for another farmland. And he was saying Joe, I quitted my job recently. I really want to go into agriculture full time because the money that I'm realizing from the poultry farm that I set up with the land that you sold for me, because as I sold that land to him, he used it it didn't take him like 3 months before he started that farm. It was like a month and few weeks that he started the farm immediately. That was 2022 around November. So he started the farm last year, 2023. He started the poultry farm, layers precisely. So this man has a poultry farm that is doing very well, coupled to the fact that egg is costly. Egg is, I don't know your location, but in my location now, egg is 200 naira. egg that we were buying like 50 naira, 80 naira as of last year, egg is now 200 naira. So this man is making tons of money from his poultry farm. He's selling eggs because he deals only on layers. So the farm that he set up has improved to the point that he wants to like set up another extension of his farm in another location within Ogun State, because the land that he bought was an acre and a half that he bought through me. So now he's requesting for 6 acres in another location. He was regretting for the fact that he didn't buy like 12 acres that he can have his farm in one place. Now he's considering buying like 6 acres now. I know he's going to buy more than that, but it's 6 acres that he told me. And he said that he has already talked to other people within those areas that bought land, bought some farmland in that his current farmland that are not using. He want to buy from their own too, and he's still looking for another one, which made him to like reach out to me for another farmland. He's looking for another farmland, of which I'm helping him to look for another farmland now that he can extend his poultry farm, because he is currently making money like ×3 of his salary. That was what he said. I know that it's going to be more than like ×3, but that was the estimation that he gave me. I know it's going to be more than that, because egg is a hot cake now, and for him to have a poultry farm that is doing well, he's really reaping well from that poultry. So he's looking for another farmland to extend his farm, to the point that he quitted his job. Now he wants to go full time. Now tell me, someone that is not doing well in the farm sector, could you believe that that kind of person could quit his job and say that I'll go into farm full time? No. He has seen something there. That is why he was courageous enough to quit his job, which is the reason why I'm kind of like bringing this to you. If I thought you could see the reason to, and then help yourself and your loved ones out in this turbulent economy. Because whether we like it or not, the prices of those things that we are buying that are going up on a daily basis, there's no any miracle that God is going to do for those prices of things that are going up to come down suddenly. I don't know the country that you are watching me from, but in Nigeria, it is unlikely for a price of a product to go up and come down. It will rather be going up. Once the price of any product has gone up, it is very hard for that price to come down. It will rather go up. So if you and I do not look for additional source to make more money, you are going to regret it. So today I want to share with you some reasons as to why you and I should go massively in investing in farmland in this tough economy. You might be saying, I don't want to do farming, I don't want to do dirty job, but I know several people that are not even into farming, but they have farmlands that they are renting to people. Prominent men like Dangote has several farmlands. You can research it. Bill Gates has like 270,000 hectares of farmland, and he's still buying. Likewise to Dangote and other prominent men like them are buying farmland. Some of them are not doing farm by themselves, but they are giving those lands to like farmers to farm, and at some point they will share it 50-50. They will share the profit 50-50. They might put money together, they will partner up. They might not do the farming, but people will do those people will farm those farmland while they will share the profit. So even if you are not intending to do the farm by yourself, that should not stop you from having your own farmland to rent out to people to farm, so that you can either share the profit 50-50 with them, or to like sell it to them, or just lease it out for them to be paying you monthly or yearly, because agriculture is the next, or the main, because we've been doing it. It's not the next. Our forefathers have been doing agriculture, but now agriculture is much more important now compared to the previous time. So if you can own as many farmlands as possible, even if you don't want to farm yourself, you are still going to make great gain. So let's dive into some reasons as to why you should own your own farmland in this challenging economy. The very first reason as to why you should own your own farmland in this turbulent economy is because of the food security for yourself and for your loved ones. If you own a farmland, you can farm your own food, because in this challenging time, one of the things that you and I cannot do without is food. And as a matter of fact, if you have food in this time, your problem will not be as much as others, because you'll be covered in terms of food. You'll be having food for yourself and for your loved ones, to the point that even if you want to do it massively in terms of a mechanized farming, you can be selling it, and you can use that money to be buying other things that you need. That could be another source of income for you. So because of food security that you cannot do without, and others around you cannot do without, you have to consider having or owning your own farmland in this tough time. So that is the first reason. The second reason as to why you should own your own farmland in this tough time is the fact that there's a global food shortage in the world right now, not only in Africa, in the world globally. There's a food shortage. Food is not as sufficient as it used to be. You can find out on the internet or anywhere you want to make research. You could see that food is not as sufficient as it used to be. There's a global food shortage right now. And if you can dive into agricultural sector by starting with your own farmland, by starting to like own your own farmland, you are going to help in fighting the food shortage in the world. Because of the war, the insurgencies, the kidnapping in most part of the world, there are food shortage. Take for example, like in Nigeria, northerners are the one feeding Nigerians massively. But because of insurgencies, social vices, social instabilities in the north right now, farmers in the north could not have that freedom to go to the farm to farm peacefully without being attacked. So because of that, people are scared to go to the farm. People are scared to do farming massively as they used to be, as they used to do before. That is why mostly the prices of pepper is nothing to write home about right now. Likewise to onions, right? Likewise to tomato, because all those things, onions, pepper, tomato, yam, potato, all of those things are being transported from north to different parts of Nigeria. But because of the fact that those northern people could not go to the farm peacefully, some of them are scared. They could not farm as they used to be again. So because of that, that has led to the food shortage that we are experiencing right now. So as someone that wants to like go into agriculture right now, if you can find a place, a location that is peaceful, like the southern part of Nigeria, like places like Ogun State, Ondo, or some of those places that are calm, because I'm not saying that north is bad, but that you can't compare the southern part of Nigeria to northern part of Nigeria in terms of peace. So if you can buy land, farmland in those peaceful area like southern part of Nigeria, like Ogun State or those states and all of that, if you can find a peaceful environment to buy several hectares of farmland and start farming there, you start feeding the nation, and in turn you'll be raking in money, because there is a shortage of farmers in Nigeria right now, in the whole of Africa, not just in Nigeria alone, in the whole world right now. It's a food shortage. You don't even need to like know how to farm yourself. You can hire people to be farming for you, which I have several people that are doing that. Even the man that I shared with you regarding his poultry farm that called me for another land, that man was not doing that farm by himself. He was still working as a corporate worker, worker. He just hired people, and people were managing his poultry farm for him. It's just only in the weekend. During the weekend, he'll just be going there. On Monday, he will back to his work. Then Friday, he will go back to the farm. That was how he was doing it. But now he has quitted the job to go full time in agricultural sector. Another reason why you and I should consider investing in farmland right now in this economy is the fact that farming or agriculture is one of the most dependable sector right now to diversify your income. Underline the word dependable. Like, it is so sure that if you could own your own farmland in this turbulent economy, it is sure that you're going to rake in money, you're going to make tons of money, because agricultural sector is highly dependable right now. And that is why so many people are diving into it right now, because no matter how bad the economy is, people are still going to be eating. No matter how difficult the economy is to people, people must eat every day. As we speak right now, as I'm speaking right now, people are still eating like 3 times, 4 times, 5 times in a day. So food is not something that we can do without. I know people are kind of being careful in how they spend money right now, including myself. But one of the things that I cannot stop buying is food. Though I've started my own small farm, of which I'm looking forward to like upgrade it, which is why I'm telling you to, because I'm diving in truly. Like, I'm looking forward to like diving massively, as well as I'm sharing with you, because I'm looking for ways to like extend my own farmland right now. Because food, like agricultural sector, is now one of the most dependable sector that we can diversify our income. It mustn't be that you must like stop the job or the business that you are doing right now. At the start, you can just outsource laborers that can be helping you to do it. And once you see that, oh, it's giving you more money than the job or the business you are doing right now, you can do it full time. And it is not a must to do it full time before you can start making money. People are doing it part time, and they are still making money. So agricultural sector is one of the most dependable sector that you can diversify your income right now, with a guarantee of making money like in tons. So that is the third reason. So the fourth reason why you should consider owning your own farmland right now is the fact that in this challenging economy, farming helps in reducing unemployment and underemployment. There are a lot of youths right now that are knowledgeable, they are schooled, they are well educated, but they are still struggling seriously. Some of us that manage to like get a job, we are still being paying less than the amount we worth. But because of the fact that we want to have that title, oh, I have an office that I'm working at, I have a boss that I'm answerable to, that pride will make us to like stay there, despite the fact that we are not being paid well, despite the fact that they are giving us peanuts. We will stay there because we don't want to get our hands dirty And most especially, we have been brainwashed, we have been programmed in this part of the world, that to the point that anything that is not office job or office work, we tend to like see it as something that we should not be part of, which is why so many of we youths are struggling, which is why so many of us are kind of like thinking someone is doing us from our village, because we tend to see it that the only thing that God created us to do is office job, is white collar job, something that will look packaged, something that we can look shiny, but our pocket is not shining. So if you and I want to like contribute in fighting the unemployment and underemployment in the country, then we youths and some adults, we have to consider looking into like having our own farmland that we can start farming. And that doesn't mean that we should kind of like do farming in a crude way. You can do farming and still not look like a farmer. You can do farming strategically in a modernized way that nobody will even know that you are a farmer until you tell someone. They couldn't know, they won't know. And I'm not saying that you should hide your personality because you are a farmer or you are doing a menial job and all of that. No, they are billionaire farmers, and you can do it to the point of becoming a millionaire. You can do it to the point of becoming a billionaire. And if you really know what you are doing, if you are not just kidding yourself, if you are not just like babying yourself, if you are serious about it, you can create a whole lot of possibilities for yourself and for the people around you. What made Obasanjo today is not only the fact that he was a president of this nation. He was a big time farmer before he was made the president of Nigeria, despite the fact that he was also an army. What made Prince Arize a billionaire farmer is not because he works in an office or any organization. He started his farming business from the scratch, and he today is a billionaire. And a lot of entrepreneurs started their entrepreneurial journey by becoming a farmer. And if they didn't tell you that they are farmers, you won't know, because they package themselves, they kind of do their farming, they did their farming in a modernized way. You can be a farmer without even ensuring the day-to-day running of the farm. You can use leverage. So don't look at farming as something that is beneath you. It's something that can change your life and the life of people that you really care about. And that could only start by you owning your own farmland, buying farmland. You can lease it. Prince Arize says that he didn't have money as at when he was starting to buy a farmland. He will go to the villagers or the community and then tell people that own the farmland that he will be farming their land, and they will share the profit 50-50. That was how he started his farm, because he didn't have money as at then to buy a farmland. He will just approach you and say, oh, I would like to farm your farmland, and anything that anything that comes out of the farm, we will share it 50-50. That was how he started, and today he's a global billionaire farmer. So you too can do it. So that is the fourth reason why you should consider investing in farmland right now, or going to agriculture massively right now. So the last one, the last reason why you should invest in farmland right now is the fact that by investing in agricultural sector, you can be financially free. There are billionaire farmers in this country and in other country too. They are financially free. They are building houses, they are buying cars, they are changing people's life with money, because they themselves had been financially free. God wants us to be a blessing to others, but if you cannot be a blessing to yourself, you cannot bless others. And part of being a blessing to yourself is for you to be financially free, because gone are the days whereby if you don't have money you can survive and all of that. But as of now, as complex as the world is right now, without money you are doomed. Policemen will harass you anyhow if you don't have money, if you are not financially free. Doctors will not attend to you if you are sick. If your loved ones are sick, they won't attend to you at the right time. I heard a story of a pregnant woman that a doctor left her to die, all because the husband was rallying around to borrow money to like pay a down payment before the doctor could attend to his wife. Before the man could come, the wife has left unattended to the point that she could not survive the bleeding. Had it been the man has money, he could have saved his wife's life. Had it been the man has money, that doctor could not allow his wife to die just because of money. So the world is seriously complex right now. Even if it is just to be financially free that you are focusing on right now, you are doing right, you are doing well, because if you are not financially free in this country right now, it is just as being in a hellfire, because everybody is going to be avoiding you. People will treat you in any kind of way that you don't want. So for the fact that you have opportunity to own your own farmland, and even if you don't know how to farm, you can hire people to help you to farm. Yours is to supervise them and give them an in-depth knowledge as to how to do things for you. For the fact that you have that opportunity, you should not allow yourself and your loved ones not to be financially free. I would have shared with you how you can actually get started with that farmland that you are bought or you are looking forward to buy, so that you can start your own farm. How you can actually do that, but that should be in the next video, because this video is getting longer than how I expect it to be. So I believe so well that you have gotten value from what I have shared with you so far, and if that is true for you, then consider hitting a subscribe button so that you can be updated whenever we put up a new video, and then share this video with people that need to like hear this, and then like as well as commenting, so that it can help showcased this video to as many people as possible. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, peace.